Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Librarian. And we are almost there. So we still have these series here, the mind reading books, and I again forgot where they need to be. So we were keeping them there for now. So where do we start? I can start with philosophy. Those are some white books. They're quite easy to recognize. But this is a healer div book though. So let's get that one out of the way. It's in the corner here. Book 2. You still need a couple of them. Alright, onwards to philosophy books. Actually, Magic for the Lazy, these are both daily magic books. Ethics of Magic. I think that's also philosophy. Probably is. Some easy spells to use at home. Yeah, I guess that's philosophy too, isn't it? It probably is. This is a daily magic. Not daily magic. What is this called? This is called holy magic. This is a holy magic book. Let's see, book 4. Metaphysics. Oh, there's another. Soul, mind and body. And large sacred barriers. There we go. So we are on 56 completed series. We are on almost 2000 books placed. So we still have quite a lot to do. We're getting there though. There we go, another 2 books placed. The book about spells might actually be somewhere else. Easy spells to use at home is over here. And then we have our... Oh, that was our encyclopedia. I thought we had an encyclopedia, but apparently we didn't. Alright, philosophy, studies in magic. No. Soul, mind and body. Yes, we do have one of those over here. Yes. Mana of willpower, I don't think so. Ethics of magic, yes. We need a whole lot of books of those still. Philosophy of science, no. Fantasy or reality, no. I think that therefore I am, no. But here we go, another completed series. That's number 60. We are getting somewhere. The music in this game is really good. There we go. Let's see what else have we got. Healer ethics, holy magic. So those both need to go to the back. Ontological problem of the world. These are both. Equations. Let's go for philosophy and equations because that's has nothing to do with each other. Book of alchemy. That's in the back. What's over here? Another healing book. That's art. We have so many more books for upstairs. Let's try to stay with another holy magic here. Oh, book of spells, but our hands are full already. Wow. Right, the 4 principles. That's over here. And we have the selection and application of holy magic, so that's on the other side. Selection and application. I cannot see so well now because it is dark. Healer div, book of alchemy, potion crafting. No. Practical guide over here. Holy magic, undead protection and purification. That's almost done. And a book about healer div. It says over here. Nice. And we've got healer ethics. I think that's here, right? Isn't it? Or is that... yep, there we go. Alright, mathematics or philosophy. Or healing. Well, there we go, another series. All done. Magical. Actually, we have so many books about art also still around here. Art. Magical art. This is another healing magic. Book 6. But holy magic, actually. Sacred purification magic. That also most probably needs to be here. On this side somewhere. Up here at the bottom. There we go. This is another philosophy, more philosophy. Healer div again. And this time it's book 1. There we go, series completed. Number 61. Holy power. It says 1, but I kind of have the feeling, no, it is 1. It's over here. I thought it was the yellow cover. This seems to be maths. And do we have one more? This psychology. Sacred purification. Wow, we are finding our holy books. There we go. Alright, but now let's see. Can we find a book about art? This is art. No, this is creating visual and auditorial illusions. Well, let's drop that off, even though that's not really what we were going for. At some point it needs to be placed. Let's get our everyday magic book then. That's alright. Like I said, at some point we have to place all of them anyway. Here we go. Wait, we've got some art books. One over here. And we have another one? I thought we did. Apparently we didn't. Okay. Alright, let's see. Fantasy or reality? Where are you? Over here. And book 10. There we go. Introduction to Magical Art. I knew we had another art book. I knew it. There we go. Alright, Foundations of Metaphysics. Volume 1. And we've got philosophical studies. Philosophical studies, there we go. Philosophical studies in magic, volume 2. And philosophy, power and ethics. Power and ethics, where are you? Volume 3. For a lot of books we only need 1 or 2 more. One here. And one here. We still need 1 complete series for, or one unknown series for the math books. Romance book? This is an alchemy book. 2 warrior books. Speech, more warrior. This is Otherworld. Pairs of the Beast. I think that's just bestiology. Any over here? Yep. Okay, we have 1 alchemy book. Let's not forget about that. More art, more warrior books. More warrior books. This is all healing theory. Alright, so we've got a healing theory and we've got a alchemy book. Let's see, where is our alchemy? Natural materials and foraging book 7. Alright, let's see. Magical detective law. No, this is a speech book. Book of ninja illusions. Speech book, there we go. Everyone's fairy tongue, tiny and lovely rose. We are almost done, whoops, with that one. Magic to speak and convey. But it was one of those, I think it's not here. That was one of the odd ones. Magic to speak and convey. It's an, I know what it is. That's a daily magic book. Here's Rod in Spells. That's here. We had the Cursed Workplaces of a Magicless World. Book 9. We've got another book about Elfish. Over here. Alright, Magic to Speak and Convey. That's a daily magic. I think. Not, no. Speak and Convey. No. Oh, there we go. Completed series. Nice. And now we've got our battlefield logic. We've got none of these books. We've got 2 of the Warrior Foundation. We've got our slash techniques. Warrior Foundation book 10 and 4. And a 3 sword style. There we go. Everyone's demonic, that's language. We've got some management books here. Ecology, that's upstairs. Summoning is upstairs. More management and language book, more world culture. Interspecies communication, most probably language. I guess. Management, and that's our hands full already. Now let's first go to management books. Administration of magical institutions. Well, look at that, we found it immediately. Organizational discipline, no. Research of adventure tactics, there we go. Conflict protocols for guilds? No. Management, high ranking? No. But we do have other books. Like this one. Managing diverse and cross-race adventures. Supply chain management? No. Is there anything else we've got here? Okay, we have to remember that licensing and regulation of magic users is apparently in management. let's try to keep that in mind. The maze who changed jobs over here. And then we've got the language books. Everyone's demonic. Yep, that's here. Interspecies communication is over here. And then we've got a world without magic and definition of happiness. There we go. Alright, let's try to get some books over here. That's holy magic. So let's get books for downstairs now. Book of Spells. Hide versus Seek. Afterworld. Summoning. Music. More holy magic. This is on Roman. Supply chain management. High grade armor, more summoning. Divine dragon summoning. Volume 7. And then we've got summoning the useless goddess. It was over here, I thought. Apparently no. It's over here. Illustrated bestiary, that's for downstairs. Metamorphosis time. Over here. Let's see, we've got anything else around here. We've got a large sacred barriers. Volume 8. And the theological research. Volume 10. Our Book of Spells. We are really rocking this now. Here we go, one more series, 64 series. Summoning. Spell chanting. That's what this is. We will figure it out at some point. Magical ring that steals reason. I don't know. Economics, so this is all for upstairs. More chanting methods. And beastification. Alright, we've got stealth over here. Do we have anything that is stealth? Hide versus Seek, yes we do. And it's volume number 2. We've got some over here. Beastification, I think that's all the way on the bottom here. So we've got book 8. And I thought we had something else. Shadow cloning and transportation. Actually, that might be stealth. And it is. There we go. Alright, any more books about beasts or music? Chronicle music? Yep. Enchanted music? Yeah, absolutely. And something about monsters, that's also fine. Alright, metamorphosis we've finished. So let's check over here. Theoretical music of Foundations of Enchanted. And yes, that's a new one. Chronicles is over here. Chanting methods. That might be a new one. Oh, it's over here. Spell chanting technique. Is that a new one? Not a new one. Oh wait, it's over here. The Dark Sonata. No? Oh, that's here. Oh, come on. And then we've got one more book of summoning. Book for Afterworld, but let's first go to our bestiary books. We've got some stealth here. Vision stealing, theft. See a lot of books about archery as well still. Arcane glyphs and pattern theory. Oh, I don't know that one. You'll figure it out though. Mystery fiction, stealth. Oh look, it's actually moving. Cool. Animal oracles. Summons. Alright, let's first get our animal oracle. It's volume 6, so we only need one more of that one. Illustrated bestiary. That's all the way up here. Behavioral patterns of monsters. Anything else for? Nope. Let's get our Afterworld book. The summoning, we have some fabric coffrets. I believe that was over here. But where? Is it a new book? It's a new one. Encyclopedia of 1000 Summons. That seems to be book 1. It is. Vision stealing, theft, most probably over here. Well, Tactics of the Bucket. Vision stealing, theft, book 2. Oh, there we go. Another series done. Complete guide. Hero summoning. Should be somewhere here. Theory and practice. Book 8. And another complete guide to stealth magic. Over here. Transfiguration. Malediction systems. I guess that's just downstairs. Let's do one more round of downstairs. I think then we probably have most of the books from here. Compendium, invisibility magic. Art that nobody can understand. Prophecy. More prophecy. Hide versus seek. And that's actually all our books already. Alright, let's first go with our hide versus seek, book 3. Correlation of transformation. Here? Yes, there we go. That's book number 2. Then we've got our crystal tome. We're actually getting quite far now with these ones. With our divination books. Although, where is our prophecy? Angelic writing. Is that this one? No. No. It's all the way up here. Then we've got a book for music. Oops, volume 3. Let's place it in actually. Invisibility magic. I suppose that's just going to be here. The foundations and application. Of course, it's the last one that we look at. Infinite Hall. You only need a few more of those. There we go, that's another series done. 2 more transfiguration, and then we've got this taxonomy, and it kind of looks like that's curses. Introduction to Malediction. Yes, it is. And it's volume number 2. Alright, complete practical transfiguration. Book 1 and book 5. Alright. This is a daily magic. Offense and defense is most probably upstairs. This is still a book about summoning. Magic circles. And summoning explained. Dungeon resources, that's upstairs. We've got a couple Romance books. And where are the mystery books? Book of spells. Nope, we're first going with these ones. Art, more art. Household efficiency. Mind reading, we don't know. Fantasy or reality. And that's our hands full. Alright, let's go for boosting household techniques. Up here. More art. And no more daily ones? Okay. Art collection that nobody can understand. And we've got art and magic circles. Let's place it in the right spot. Then we've got civil liability within adventuring parties. That's probably management. I think this is actually a warrior book. Mind like still water. It is over here. We've got a Romance book, but we first... I think we first have our... No, we've got... No, civil light... No, no, yes, no, no, yes. Here. Although practical enhancement, offense and defense might as well be a warrior book as well, actually. And I think this one... Okay, we'll probably have to walk back anyway. Fantasy or reality. Book 2. Civil liability, but let's first actually drop off our True Love book. Civil liability. Let's have a look. Is it? No. Might be a daily magic one. Civil liability within adventuring parties. It's not a law book, is it? Civil... It is, and it actually is the 3rd one, so that means we've completed another series. Alright, so let's see, this is our transcendent... No? Vengeance for the lazy, 3 seconds rule. Apparently that one is somewhere else. Okay, let's see the practical enchantments. Might also actually be somewhere else. That is somewhere else. Where would that one be? I don't know, let's drop it off on this table. Then we can continue with the table here. What practical enchantments? Well, you know what? I'm going to look on where they are. Well, if I can still find a book. Well, now I don't know where it is. Alright, let's see. Licensing and regulation of magic users. That's probably upstairs. Crystal catalog. Elemental properties and enchantment. Maybe here? Maybe? Yes. There we go. Dungeon tactics definitely upstairs. Dragon summoning is downstairs. That's 2 books about summoning. This is a downstairs book. This is more summoning. Stealth is for downstairs. Do we have anything? More summoning? That's a romance novel. I definitely want to look at. Started with those. Alright, but let's first drop off some summoning books. Transtemporal Summons, book 5. Summoning magic for beginners. Oh, we still need a lot of those. We've got our Divine Dragon Summoning. Book of Summoning and Contracts. Wow, we picked up even more than I thought. So we've got Dungeon Tactics. Let's see, we only have Arcane Glyphs and Pattern Theory. No, we're picking up books from the front, because this is going to be our last hand. Volume 4. Art. Monster Field Notes. It's just over here. Somewhere. Oh, come on. Book 8. It's down. That's downstairs. This is upstairs. World's Encyclopedia of Dragons. That must be here. Encyclopedia of Dragons. Well, it doesn't sound familiar though. Well, apparently it is. This is upstairs. Economics is upstairs. And that's our hands full. 10 books is really not a lot. Let's see, we've got some books about art. Art is sublime and has no answers. It's over here. Any more art books? Nope. We do have some books over here, I think. I think the ultimate choice is one that needs to be here. And yes, it is. Licensing and regulation. Oh, was that over here? It really sounds like that should be here. I mean, it needs to be a volume 9. Licensing and regulation of magic users. Maybe magic. I mean management. Right, Detective the Reaper. Series completed. Whispers of the Moon. Where is Whispers of the Moon? Over here. Economics. Psychology, so that's actually back here. Magical psychology. No. No. Oh, that one is downstairs. Now it actually is downstairs. Tactical dungeon tactics. Oh wait, this one also goes to 5. There we go. Philosophical studies. Book 6. Licensing and regulation. It must be here. No, wait, I said management. Yep, see, there we go. Book 9 and book 4. And then we have a... Oh, magical economics, that's on the other side. An introduction to magical economics at the bottom shelf, and done. So we have upgraded, unlocked, I think about 6? No. 8? 8 shelves? Or series? Quite some. And I think that's where we're keeping it for this episode. So I'd like to thank you for watching. Leave a comment, leave a like, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.